thanks for joining me for another short segment of the story behind the song for Daddy's Arms coming out on Father's Day. Last segment we talked about dependability and how that has to be such an integral building block of the relationship between a father and a child. I was so blessed to have that kind of relationship with my dad, and my husband has that kind of relationship with our 4 boys. But those 4 boys that we have, they're all athletic. My husband's athletic. I am the least athletic person you will ever meet. I can't even talk about it or think about it with a straight face. But staying involved in their lives is still so important, no matter if we share the same interests and abilities as our children or not. You know, I gave up using sports analogies with my boys a while back because I'm in the creative arts, right? I would mess up and say things like, hey, what time is your football rehearsal? Or do you have your basketball costume? It didn't work well. So I know that I'm not in their lane when it comes to sports, but I'm still in their lives. So whether or not you have the same interest as your child or not, being plugged in with them, being involved in their lives, so crucial. So the next few lyrics we're going to explore today go like this.
You picked me up, swung me around, I laughed as my feet left the ground, just about every time. But you didn't know how to let me go. Looked into your face, and I knew I was safe in Daddy's arms.
Seems like just yesterday my dad was swinging me around in the backyard, and I remember that feeling when my feet would leave the ground, throwing my head back and just laughing. I could do that because I felt safe in his arms. I wasn't worried he was going to drop me. I wasn't worried that he was going to get distracted and do something else, and where am I going to go? Flying across the yard. I never felt that way. I knew I was safe with him. So building upon the dependability block that we talked about in the last segment, with this segment today, which is playing with your child, being involved in their life, talking with them about their day, that has such a strong component to parenthood. And so I'm hoping that as you listen to the lyrics of this song, you'll surprise your child and put down the things that normally keep you occupied at home and say, hey, you want to go out and get ice cream? Do you want to go get breakfast? Do you want to go get lunch? Talk about their day more and more to stay in their lives. You'll never regret it. I never heard anyone say, right at the end of their lives, I wish I would have worked harder. I wish I would have worked more. But you do hear a lot of people say, I wish I would have spent more time with my family. So that's my challenge to you today.